Had an enjoyable Memorial Day so far. We're here with some legal advice with attorneys Greg Felleman and Ed Saramboli for the Law and You guys. Thanks for stopping in today.
I'm just glad Greg could get the suntan lotion off of him.
I'm looking tan.
Well, he was so greasy before he came in. I didn't be able to see him on the lights here. All right, here's our question for Memorial Day. This is from Tim in Freeland. He says, my mom is getting up in age and wants to put money aside for my kids. She doesn't want them to be able to touch it for anything other than college. What does she need to do? Would this be 529s? Do you guys recommend?
Well, it could be a 529, but I think, probably more particularly, depending on where they want to go to college. I mean, if this is something, her wishes are, hey, I want this to go specifically for a college fund, then call an attorney that specializes in estates and trusts, because all your mom is going to have to do is establish a very simple trust that is for the limited purpose of education, and that your son or daughter your kids are only allowed to use it for that particular purpose. They'll establish a trustee, so your son or daughter will have to go to that trustee in order to use those funds. But it's a great question, and we always talk about planning. It's a great thing to do.
Right. So educational trust is for that specific purpose. So what you'll see is the trustee who's appointed will you show up with your college bill, your books. Sometimes they even put housing in, so it depends. It's at the discretion of the trustee to use that money and pay specifically for those educational needs. So it won't be to go out and buy a new car. So unfortunately, maybe for transportation to school. It depends. But educational trusts are it's a nice planning tool. But what do we always tell people? Get to a lawyer who does it. Do your planning and get it set up now so you're not chasing this thing around later.
And it sort of gives that person that's giving the money down to another generation or two some control.
It's all about control.
No question about it.
All right,
no
interesting. So for our viewers who have a question when it comes to maybe estate or trust planning and they want to talk to you guys, how can they do that?
They call us 570-714-HURT. See us on the web at 714hurt.com, and I can assure you we'll refer you to somebody good.
yeah. We don't do estates and trust work, but we certainly can get you to somebody that does.
We take the questions, though. We answer the questions.
We answer the question and help help get you off to the right person.
They'll point you in the right direction.
We will.
All right, Results Matter attorneys Greg Felleman and Ed Saramboli. Guys, thanks. We'll catch you again tomorrow.
Thanks.
You got it.
Don't forget, PAHomepage.com or the Law and You hotline are open to get a question here on the show.